Hello everyone, how you doing? My name is Mike Nakagawa. Today you are watching Nakagawa House. Yay! Yay! Shall we just begin?
If you wanna have any suggestion, give it back to you. I'ma tell you the secret why I gotta do this. Must be the money.
Welcome to Nakagawa House, the most funniest YouTube channel of all time. Do you guys have an idea why I named my English name Mike? Why I don't call myself Manabu instead of it? Because my Japanese name Manabu sounds unfamiliar to foreign viewers. They can't remember my real name. They can't even pronounce my name right. When I began preparatory school at ESL in the United States, I had one of my classmates from Thailand. She was so much in trouble to call my name, Japanese name. She said like Manyabu or Manubu or something like that. She could barely pronounce my Japanese name, so temporarily she created my English name. That's Mike. Fortunately, it was so useful for me when I got to know my new people out there because the name of Mike was one of the global general names that anyone can remember me in a minute. That was 16 years ago. Since then, I've been using the name so frequently. From a teenager to old generation, there has been no one who can't recognize what the hell Mike is all about. That's why I liked my name. Then I made my family name same because I'm Japanese. I don't call myself Lee or Kim. If I get along with people, I tell them I'm pure Japanese born in Japan. My parents, my grandparents and old ancestors are Japanese, so I'm kind of proud of myself as a Japanese descent. That's why I wanted to call my family name in public. If you found my name on YouTube by chance, firstly, you don't want to remember my family name or full name. All you gotta know is Mike and what I look like. Do I look like manatee? If you think yes, fair enough. Hopefully, I can maintain a long-term relationship with you. I really hope it works. If you want, please subscribe and ring the bell. Great, so let's get into Nakagawa House. Firstly, we are looking at how Japan is fighting coronavirus in Japan as mainly requested on a previous video titled with Corona Harassment. Please stop this nonsense. Japanese decry boomer era technology hospitals file COVID-19 cases by tax. People are still going to the office here in Tokyo. Why? Because they needed to stamp documents with their personal stamp. That's called hanko or inkan in Japanese. Hanko looks like this. Just let me give you a quick overview on what it is. We have a very unique hanko culture in Japan. Like I said, my family name is Nakagawa, right? Yeah, in Japanese kanji characters, Naka is symbolized as a center, and Gawa is a river. Literally, that's what it means. So we combine these two characters as one, and my family name doesn't mean anything special. No one knows how my family name was originated. Usually, hanko is used in place of signature. When you make a deal or a contract with someone for money, you put a signature and a date at the bottom of the paper, and then you place a hanko right next to it. But now it's gone. Yeah, we no longer need due to a coronavirus pandemic. It's no longer productive or necessary business transaction anymore because we think Japanese traditional sales system hampers telework for proceeding. But when thinking about the Japanese tradition or culture, I kind of feel like I miss it because I'm happy to see my American friends' surprising face when I show them Japanese unique culture. But this is what it is. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, man. Sometimes it makes me disgusting when I encounter unpleasant posts on Twitter. I'm curious if you guys have a sense of humor with common sense. Well, what can you do when someone uses your content without permission? People at all level of experience in the industry, like social network community, encounter situation where someone uses their material without permission. Cosplay might be one of them. Wearing cosplay uniform in public is not always bad. But I think if they mistreat it in a bad way for a malicious purpose, I feel it's very bad. And when that happens, it's just hard to know what to do about it. There are several approaches that you can take. You discover someone down the street has shifted some of your content, whatever kind. It's your article from your blog, or a photo from your Facebook, or maybe more substantial like a book, film, or whatever. I think you can freely use the materials as long as you don't use it for money. That's my personal opinion, okay? Yeah, my point is that you need to figure out if it's something you really own. Let's say photos from Disney and animation from One Piece. That's popular Japanese animations, by the way. And something actually legally protected by copyright. If you misuse it on YouTube, you're gonna get sued. So that's something as a YouTuber I have to keep in mind anytime. You see, intellectual property only protects certain things like brand names, inventions, and landmark. For example, my real name Manabu is of course not protected by law, so I have to protect myself. I'm not famous YouTuber yet. I feel very frustrated if someone uses my name for money. I'm not saying I'm gonna wanna kill them, but I'm saying kick them. I wanna hear you out. If you have something that's bothering you, leave me a comment. I wanna hear it in a comment. For me, it's definitely miscommunication or misunderstandings with others on SNS like Twitter. When I see someone interesting on Twitter, I follow them. And when they follow me back, I usually send them a direct message saying, thank you for following me back. Nice to meet you. My name is Mike. Hopefully we could keep in touch. That's a good start, right? And I put additional comment based on the followers' profiles. This girl is studying Mandarin Chinese in the United States. Myself, I used to study too. That means we got something in common, right? Yeah, that's why she replied back to me saying, oh, that's a coincidence. Are you still studying Chinese? Likewise, we create the conversations. It's kind of annoying if you keep questioning too many times, but I do repetitions to every single one of my followers. As the third rated YouTuber with 78 subscribers, I needed to work on it because I don't have my original brand name that people can recognize who the hell I am. That's kind of crappy work if I make them mad. Sometimes I message them a rude question by mistake because a conversation is getting so boring as swapping many messages with them, you know. I believe I made them more comfortable, and I would have thought I gained trust from them, but it turned out to be opposite outcome. What in the world I'm trying to say? Yeah, well, it's like time consuming until you gain population if you are not talented or mediocre YouTuber like me, you know. So it's just takes me too much time to shift my followers on SNS to my loyal subscribers. Yeah, I hate it so much, but to be honest, this is how I try to connect with people. I know it's worthless in order to grow my channel, but now I'm quarantined to stay indoor. I needed to have a mask on when shopping. If I can just walk through straight on it, that's super easy, but that's too horrendous. My life goes on, man. I heard the news that Japanese famous YouTubers decreased their AdSense earnings by over 50%. They are down by at least 20%. Yeah, for those who earn money only from YouTube, there must be a big decline to lose a lot of earnings. When noticing Japanese YouTuber creators having the same problem with it, I thought they were going on the same path. By the way, who the hell designed this winning road? I don't want to stumble on the road. Just take me to the top by escalator. I feel it's unfair when I see people who have money with no effort. When I see rich people at the same age of mine, I feel so jealous because I think that's unfair. They are from a wealthy family and get money from their parents and spend it for luxury stuff with no hesitation. Whereas I'm just a hard worker going to the company every freaking day. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say to you I'm a hard worker because you don't know too much about me. But it's nice to know each other if you are new on my channel, okay? Nice, I like it a lot. Have you guys been to cinema in Japan? It's the worst. Once I've been there with my ex-girl. We were trying to catch Kimi no Nawa, but we only had the front seat available because the movie was the most popular movie of all time. We are lucky to get the ticket actually. I was watching a movie like this. Oh, my neck was cold. I got a neck ache when the movie was over. It hurts. When I leave at the cinema, I feel like yeah, I don't even remember the content. So if you watch popular latest movie, wait until Netflix release and watch at home. You feel much comfortable. Alright, time to go. I needed to go to work because I'm hard worker. No, just kidding. Yeah, my golden week holiday is over. Let me just close today's video with one more comment here. We are now almost 5 months into a pandemic which has emerged not just a health crisis but an economic and social deadlock which has changed our lives more drastically than any of us can recall in our living memories. Please still be careful of infection, okay? So as of today, we made over 4 million infected people in the world. That's damn crazy. Yeah, Japan is somewhat getting better, although we still can't underestimate the threat of infection. Thank you for watching as always. Hope you guys have a great week and I'll see you around. Subscribe to my channel before you close. Bye.